The 10-day Ganesh festival has come to an end. As per tradition, we immerse the idols in water symbolizing farewell. We celebrate at home and in public, but the key lesson is this: our body is temporary and we must learn to let go, knowing that the soul, our inner energy, is eternal. Over the last 10 days, we were filled with energy and enthusiasm, but there is the real question: did we use that energy wisely or let it slip away? Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, represents our search for wisdom and balance. So, did we take even one step towards clearing obstacles in our lives by using Ganesha's energy, or did we lose it in our own ignorance? For many years, we used plaster of Paris idols and immersed them in water bodies, not realizing we were harming the environment. We have been celebrating this festival for generations, and with deep faith in Lord Ganesh, but rising above our ignorance wasn't easy. We weren't taking the steps needed towards true enlightenment. Without that awareness, it's hard to make informed decisions. True enlightenment means making choices that not only reflect our values but also care for the world around us. Our celebration should reflect this understanding so our actions can truly be in harmony with nature. But we had been blindly following traditions, losing sight of the true spirit behind them. It wasn't just about using plaster of Paris idols. Our ignorance was showing up in other ways too, taking us further from Ganesha's energy. And it's not just limited to Ganesh or Hindu festivals. This kind of ignorance doesn't care about religion, gender, geography, or age. It feels like it's built into us. Separating this ignorance from our faith is becoming a nearly impossible task because it's so deeply rooted. Challenging ignorance is often seen as challenging faith itself, making the fight even harder. As an Ayurvedic doctor, I see how diabetic patients struggle to resist sweetmeats offered as prasad during festivals. It makes me wonder why we don't realize we are blindly following traditions and beliefs that are not good for us or society. The same goes for fasting in different religions. Through these practices, we often fail to respect our bodies or even the well being of others. I'm not an expert in the religious practices or an activist, just as an ordinary person. But I believe we all need to strive for enlightenment in every action. Only they can only then we can act as true humans, treating others with respect and bringing harmony back to societies and countries that are becoming unwell. During the Ganesh festival, I realized that by not using plaster of Paris idols, I was starting to remove ignorance and become enlightened. But that's only part of the truth. As an Ayurveda doctor, I know that a person is a reflection of universe and the two are deeply connected. The more harmony between them, the healthier they are. However, if this change does not become a trend, my efforts won't have much impact. It could even create new imbalances as I might end up confronting people about their blind faith while still making mistakes in my patterns. It's not about starting a movement or rebelling that would only create more chaos in society. The real solution lies in enlightenment. Our connection is strongest at the level of soul consciousness, and raising this awareness is the key. This aligns with Ayurveda principles. It helped me shift my focus, allowing me to keep practicing in my field with broader perspective, one that aims to enlighten people about their choices. Once people are connected with the spirit within, there is no need to point out their mistakes. It becomes easier for them to follow the path to good health naturally. I began applying this approach in my teaching, which led me to creation of my Ayurvedic dietetics course, Let Food Be Thy Medicine, a journey towards Ayurvedic wellness and nutrition. I realized that my actions either nourish my body, mind, and soul or fuel harmful things like bacteria, viruses, instability, or conflicts. Just as negative forces need nourishment to survive, so do the positive forces. Both require daily care and attention. Chanting the Ganesh Atharvashirsha 1000 times was a turning point that raised my awareness, and that is why I wanted to share it with the world. Since I am part of the world and the world is part of me, it also needs proper nourishment. This led me to start my YouTube channel, The A to Z of Living, where each letter is a step towards helping myself and others reconnect with life, health, wealth, and happiness. I invite you to support this cause by liking, sharing, and commenting. While these actions are important, they are not enough to become truly enlightened social media users. Over time, you will come to understand that engaging with content is just the first step. I encourage you to start your journey in the field you are passionate about and become more aware and mindful of your approach. Thanks for watching. I will keep you updated on my journey. I would love to hear your ideas or experiences where you have also realized moments of ignorance and the way you have tackled them. I'm sure I carry similar shades of it within myself, and your stories will help me recognize and work on them. Together, we can keep moving towards greater awareness and enlightenment. Namaste.